हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू ऑन माय यूट्यूब चैनल लर्न विद मिनेंद्र में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आपकी गेट 2021 की पढ़ाई अच्छी चल रही होगी और हर रोज के साथ हम नए कंसेप्ट लेके आता हूँ। आज भी आपके लिए एक अच्छा सा कंसेप्ट है जहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट मिस्टेक करते हैं। तो ये कंसेप्ट थर्मोडायनामिक्स में से फर्स्ट ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिक्स द मॉड्यूल और टॉपिक एंड दिस क्वेश्चन इज asked in गेट 2017 फॉर सेट 2 in 2 marks. ओके, सो गेट 2017 में दो सेट नंबर 2 में से 2 मार्क्स के लिए पूछा गया था। आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर अभी क्वेश्चन दिखाई दे रहा होगा, आप लोग सॉल्व कर सकते हो उस क्वेश्चन को। मैं पढ़ता हूँ यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन। तो कैलोरीफिक परफेक्ट गैस स्पेसिफिक हीट एट अ कांस्टेंट प्रेशर दैट इज गिवन। so whatever the things given I am going to write over here. So first value calorific specific heat at a constant pressure that is Cp for that gas is given as 1000 kilojoule per kg. Okay, उसके बाद at a constant pressure enters and leaves a gas turbine with the same velocity. The temperature of a gas at turbine entry and exit are 1100 Kelvin. So temperature at entry T1 110 Kelvin and temperature at exit that is 400 Kelvin given. Okay, respectively the power produced is 4.6 megawatt. So this much of the power is produced by the turbine, 4.6 megawatt. Okay, just convert that 4.6 into 10 raised to 6 watt. Okay, that is the given thing. Next one. Okay, then heat escapes at the rate of 300 kilojoule per second. So that is nothing but we can take this as 300 minus 300 because of it is going to escape 300 kilojoule per second. Okay, that is the given thing. Through the turbine casing, the mass flow rate of the gas in kg per second through the turbine is. So we have to find out what will be the mass flow rate of the gas passing from the turbine. So you have to remember the heat going to be escaped. That is why we have taken as minus 300 kilojoule per kg, kilojoule per second. Okay, so that is nothing but heat is rejected. Heat is added into the system is a positive, heat is rejected from the system is negative. So you have to remember that is minus of 300 kilojoule per second. Now we can easily apply here steady flow energy equation. 4 options are there. You can find out mass flow rate. So what is that mass flow rate? Mass flow rate is nothing but your, okay, to find mass flow rate is nothing but we have to find out mass flow rate in kg per second. Okay, so how to find out? So turbine is given, so we have to apply steady flow energy equation for particularly turbine. So if you know that steady flow energy equation, okay, look at here. H1 plus V1 square by 2000 plus GZ1 divided by 1000 plus Q is equal to same, that is for exit. Okay, for exit also same, what is that? H2 divided by H2 plus V2 square by 2000 plus GZ1 divided by 1000 plus that of work done. So this is for exit and this is for inlet. Sorry for the some interruption is there. Now we have written the formula over here for steady flow energy equation for particularly turbine. Here it is the inlet sections conditions are given, exit section conditions are given and work done by the turbine is given. Okay, in some kind of heat is going to be lost. Okay, heat is rejected, so that's why here it is some kind of heat is lost. We can denote here heat is rejected, that is escapes from the system. Then over here I have written some unit conversion because lot of students done mistakes over here to converting the units. Already this is your steady flow energy equation, then this whole bracket, this whole term is having unit of kilojoule per kg. Q heat is rejected, that is in kilowatt. Okay, here it is given kilojoule per second. Then this term is again kilojoule per kg, and work done producing by the turbine is in kilowatt, kilojoule per second. Okay, so I think power, that is in watt. We have already taken this, so we have to take all these units in kilojoule per second either, or we have to take in kilojoule per kg. But here is the one more important parameter, mass flow rate. If you multiply over here mass flow rate, okay, for both the sides, so what will happen? Mass flow rate is in kg per second. Yes, it is in kg per second. Then definitely you will get what we will get unit as kilojoule per second for particularly this term. Okay, and then no need to multiply mass for this Q, because already you having that unit of kilojoule per second. So we can say here mass flow rate is multiplied for this term only. Similarly, mass flow rate is multiplied for this term only, because if you take this here, mass flow rate is, what is mass flow rate? Kg per second. Okay, if you multiply this here, you will get kilojoule per second, and also W is in kilojoule per second. So only remember how to multiply that mass flow rate for particularly these brackets only. No need to multiply for Q, no need to multiply for W. Then just put the values, you will get answer. So if you put the correct values, look at here how to put that values. We have to find out mass flow rate. Okay, so M1 here. And what is that main important thing over here? We can eliminate the things that are unnecessary given. So this term is reduces, here it is also reduces, this also term is going to be reduces, this also going to be reduced, because in a question they have mentioned that change in kinetic energy and potential energies are negligible. Okay, so look at the question again. What the given? Okay, and a calorific perfect gas having specific head 1000 joule per kg Kelvin enters and leaves a gas turbine with the same velocity. So entry and exit velocity both are same. So we can eliminate here V1 and V2. And what is that? And they have not mentioned regarding the level Z1 and Z2. That's why we have taken it is 0 directly, and this value is in joule per kg. Sorry, I basically have taken that joule per kg Kelvin. Okay, joule per kg Kelvin. So just put the values here, we will get answer. What is that? M1 is unknown, H1 plus okay, just add here Q is equal to mass flow rate into H2, and what is remaining here? Just put the values, mass flow rate as it is. H1 value we are having H1 as what is H1? Cp delta T. Cp is 1000 into delta T. Okay, this value is in joule per kg Kelvin. If you want to convert in kilojoule, this value is going to be reduced as 1. So what we will get here? 1 into 1100, because this value is given in joule per kg Kelvin. If you convert in kilojoule, you will get 1 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Okay, so again, what is the value of Q? Q is nothing but rejected minus 300. Why we have converted here kilojoule? Because we need the value in kilojoule per second. So we have converted joule value in kilojoule. Okay, is equal to mass flow rate, that is unknown, H2. What is H2? Cp into T2. Cp value is 1 and T2 value is 400 Kelvin. Okay, this is, and what is the value of this? We need this value in kilowatt. So just convert this value in kilowatt, 4.6 into 10 raised to 3 kilowatt. Okay, so 4.6 into 10 raised to 3. that is your work done. So after simplifying, what we will get 1100 minus 300, 400 mass flow rate plus 46. Okay, so take this mass flow rate in this side, you will get 700. Okay, and take this rate, you will get 4900. Just check here, 4900 divided by 700, you will get 7 kg per second. So mass flow rate, what we will get, 7 kg per second, and that is in the option. So you can check option, and this is the answer. So very simplified. Just you have to remember steady flow energy equation, and accordingly unit conversion one task is there. If you clear with unit conversion, then just put the values and find out final answer. Inlet condition and outlet condition both are given. Initial velocity, final velocity same. Also we have eliminated Z1 and Z2 because same inlet, same from the height level, and then we are using this given data and finding out the solution. So thank you for watching my channel. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe.